Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Ace Attorney. Alright, I'm enjoying this shit so much. Alright, so we're just gonna be jumping right back into episode 4. Well, at least we were able to get Mr. Matt and God as our client. And we know that he didn't do it, which is very important. So now what should we do? Well, the trial is tomorrow, and we only get this one chance. There's only one way to prove that Mr. Engarde's innocent. We need to find the real killer. Okay, then let's start looking. Okay then. Well, exactly where should we start looking? Since there were no psyche locks, then that means we can trust Mr. Engarde to be innocent. I really feel much better knowing that ever since last night, I was so worried that I kept wondering, what if he is the real killer? What then? Hey, I have something I want to ask you, Pearls. Okay, what is it? Why are you so interested in how Maya and I get along? I mean, she and I don't have anything special Huh? What do you mean? But I thought you and Mystic Maya were... I've been mistaken all this time? No way. Ah, she really wasn't kidding. Pearls actually believed Maya and I are. Maybe I should have just left it alone. Mr. Nick, stop it. Don't hide your true feelings from me. Ow. She slapped me. So she thinks I'm just lying. Alright. My bad. Ah, the lawyer dude. So, what did you find out? Well, we didn't find out shit so far. Well, I'm still in the middle of investigating. I see. But I've already told you everything I know, dude. Tell me what the fuck happened. After I got the award, I took a break and went to my room. I had the post-ceremony stage to do. So I was in my nickel samurai costume. And you were alone the entire time. My manager was running around being busy, so yeah. Because of that press conference you were supposed to hold after the show. I told you, dude, I have no idea about any press conference, alright? That's strange. I thought the Nickel Samurai was going to confess something. Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed that it was kind of noisy. Mr. Corrida was already dead at that time. Yeah, that's when I gathered away from my manager. I'm beginning to gather that this guy can't do a single thing on his own. And that's when the detective in the green coat showed up. He searched me, and then, out of the blue, the dude arrested me. About you and the victim, Mr. Jun Corrida. What sort of... That's got nothing to do with anything, dude. Man, with the face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. And he wanted to try and make a Jammin' Ninja movie, even though we'd all know that it would fail. The Nickel Samurai still won in the end, right? Yeah, I took the Grand Prix by storm. So why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill the guy anyway? Dude, you'd think it'd be the other way around, you know? Yeah. So this is basically the same, so I'm just gonna go this way. Goodbye. Hey, what do you think you're doing? You can't come in here without... Good morning. Oh, hold on. It's you. What is going on around here? I hear poor June was killed. Is that true? It's a bad rule run, is what this is. Another steel samurai doing the most evil of deeds. You know, that's not entirely... I'll have you know that I was a huge fan of June's. Yeah, you were a fan of all the dead people. Why, oh why, do all the stars I'm interested in drop one by one like flies? It's always been that way, ever since I was a little girl. Alright, windbag. Shut up, you old hag. Actually, I wanted to ask you about the murder and what happened. Don't push me, boy. Mr. Nick, I couldn't hear everything she said, because she was talking too fast. Miss Oldbag, could you please speak a little slower? Don't boss me around, you spiky-haired smarty pants. Of course. Oh, my dear Hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder. And only recently did I find out another star that makes my heart go ba-dump again. I don't know what to say. I ask you, why does every star I cheer for always end up kicking the bucket? I'd watch your words. No one's going to get away with saying anything bad about my Jewin. But I haven't said anything. Well, I don't believe a word that woman says anyway. Huh? What woman? That irritating backwater girl with an afro and the horrible country accent. I mean, what is the manner of speaking supposed to be, and why does she never stop? A lot of heart. Honestly, women these days, they don't know the meaning of the word modesty. When I was young, yeah. Of course. Windbag. Pearls, are you thirsty? A little. Okay, I'll go get you some juice or something. Thank you very much. Hey, are you paying attention, youngings, today? So I'm guessing Miss Oldbag heard everything from Lotta. I want to ask you about what happened around the time of the murder. I don't know anything about that. I was here getting ready. Getting ready? For what? The show, of course. Well, and the press conference afterwards. Cue mysterious music for the magical press conference. Anyway, I don't know anything about the murder. Ah, I see. But if you were talking about what I saw, that's different. I saw it very clearly. What? I saw the most important moment of that night. What did you witness, Windbag? The most important moment. You don't mean... Oh, so now you treat me with respect, you disrespectful child. When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite, really. Kids today. Please tell me, what did you see? God damn it. Windbag, 4 rocks! The murder last night was gruesome, wasn't it? But then, what murder isn't? Oh, are you lying, fat hag sack of shit? Please don't stray on to another tangent, please. If you want to hear more, then show your respect and bring this lady a present. Okay. Well, I guess we're not talking to you anytime soon. Looks like the investigation is still in full swing. The hotel staff and police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens. I wonder if we can do any investigating of our own in this kind of atmosphere. Well, we've got to roll up the sleeves and try, I guess. Well, there's nothing here, obviously. Hey, you're here. Oh, hi. Where's Gumshoe? Been looking for you, Mr. Lawyer. Lotta. Hey, Mr. Copfella. That thief showed his face. What? Arrest him. Put him on trial. Find him guilty. Give him the death penalty. What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling alright? Look over here and there and up and down the mountain. But it ain't here. So why don't you just hurry up and give it back to me, you creep? What are you looking for? My camera. Camera. It's my lifeblood. I'm gonna die without my $700 camera. Your camera. Look. Don't lots of people say the criminal always goes back to the scene of the crime? And looky, here you are. Yep, here I am. Faced with a lot of trouble. Huh? So you think I'm the criminal? Who are you, bro? So you lost your camera? Ain't no ordinary camera. You buy it in a store and it's $1,600 brand new. Huh? But didn't you just say you bought it for $700? I had a nice long talk with the guy at the store. About 5 hours, I reckon. I made this itty bitty scratch on it and the manager got all huffed up in the face. He gave me his talking to and he was real mean about it too. He done made me cry at that. When did you lose your camera? Last night, after the murder happened? Must have been when I was busy running around looking into things. That's when I lost sight of my dear, darling, expensive sweetie. Lotta, what did you capture with that expensive camera of yours? I don't rightly know. I snapped a lot of anything that caught my eye, so I don't remember. And besides, I couldn't get anything from my big scoop. I wonder if Lotta's missing camera is even connected to the murder. Lotta, please tell me what you know about what happened at the time of the murder. Well, from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area. Yeah, actually I was here until around the time Mr. Engard was arrested. What were you doing here? You sure went to school, city boy? Wherever Lotta Art goes, there's a story to be found. A big scoop to be had. A big scoop. I told you before, I'm gonna be the best tabloid photographer the world has ever seen. Reckon, of course, that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot. I wonder what scoop she was after this time. Although, I was also on the lookout for the other stars that were here. So, maybe I wasn't here the entire time. Lotta, are you sure you weren't here the entire time? So you could take a picture for your big scoop? Well, maybe I was, but that's what real journalists do. I got some juicy inside info, so I thought to myself, oh, why not take a picture? Why not get a picture for proof? What kind of story or was it that you would hang out around here? Oh, what? Oh my God, Lotta, not you as well. Oh, sorry, Mr. Lawyer, can't be telling you that. Trade secret, you know? Not again. Why does everyone have something to hide? We've been stopped, haven't we? Yeah, take that, Mr. Lawyer. I'm glad someone around here is happy. Miss Laura Antonio Irule smile. And your Irule smile, oh. And I just bought that camera. Who did it? The thieving rascal. Please don't look straight at me while you're saying that. When I find the bugger who, when they did this, they're gonna pay with a bullet. And if you do that, don't expect me to defend you. Okay, yeah, cool. Hey, what's that? A press conference ticket? How come I ain't got myself one of them? Please don't direct your anger at me. Why in tarnations wasn't I invited to that? How come someone on the bottom of the popularity chart like you got the info? Bro, I'm the top. What are you on about? But not me. Info as like that is worth nothing to me. Am I right or what? Bro, I'm Phoenix Wright. Who are you? Is that the kind of person she thinks I am? Are you going to stand there and take that, Mr. Nick? This old granny? Ah, she kept on glaring at me with those eyes of hers, as if it's my fault. Keep blabbing about how she won't forgive people who write trash about her Jewing. Ah, yeah, we sort of got into a little fight, you know. A little fight. Knowing those two, it was probably more of a blabbering contest. Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, I guess you don't have anything else to talk about. Oh, what the hell? Oh, there's two other places to go. Oh, what the hell happened in here exactly? Where are we? We're in Mr. Matt Engard's dressing room. This is our client's room. May I help you with something? Who are you exactly? You're Mr. Engard's lawyer, correct? I gathered as much. I also looked for lawyers on my end, but to no avail. How did you know I am his lawyer? You were just saying that he is your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer. Wow. It's a simple deduction, really. The trial is tomorrow, and Mr. Engard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here, one stop you mad dash, to find clues to build his case, correct? Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally wrong, but you're not totally off either. It's really not the time to be showing up, Mr. Nick. I'm Adrian Andrews. I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business. Alright. She may be of small stature, but appearances can be deceiving. Okay. I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct? Yes, that is correct. Then I will tell you. Before that award ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. Engard. In this very room, I might add. Dinner. What did you eat? I told you, I hate to waste time with trifling detail. If you took a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me. I bet she's a lot of fun at parties. When the award show was starting, I headed for the Vila Hall. And after the show ended, you came back to this room? No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with the preparations in the lobby. Oh, preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess. When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call for Miss Engard. Mr. Engard. After that, I went to visit Mr. Corrida. And that's when you found his body, isn't it? You really helped Strong through everything. Yeah, she does seem to be mentally tough as nails. So about you and... Stop right there. You aren't seriously about to ask how Mr. Engard and I are related, are you? Sorry. I have no idea how he could choose you as his lawyer. Why did she have to go and say something like that? Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, alright? I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. Engard's manager. His manager. Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Korda, have one? No, he did not. He didn't? Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios in that Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars. I see. This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like her to places like this, honestly. You're wrong. I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya. Pearls, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you a juice later, alright? Okay. You were the one taking care of the arrangements for the press conference, right? Yes, that's right. But Mr. Engard said he didn't know about it. Is that what he said? Huh? Actually, I didn't know all the details either. It was a request from the publicity department. All I did was help out and do what I was asked. Oh, I see. I feel like, what do you call it? She became rather vague after we said that. I wonder what about that. I wouldn't take her to be the type of person to do something without knowing the details. Okay, never mind. No. Okay, you just have to make sure. I asked to become Mr. Engard's manager. He's a pleasure to manage with his nice disposition. Mr. Engard does seem like a rather weak-willed man, always doing as he's told. He's always saying, my manager, right, Mr. Nick? Did you know the victim, Mr. Carda? Yes, I knew him. The world is such a small place, after all. Did you know about his rivalry with the Nickel Samurai? Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and time again, those two competed with each other over the most trivial things. If either one of them wasn't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have needed to die. I've got a hunch that this woman knows more than she's letting on. She must know why Juin Corridor was killed. I thought that too. But for now, let's go here. Mr. Nick, where are we? We're in Mr. Juin Corridor's room, Pearls. Mr. Corridor? The victim. Which makes this a crime scene too. Oh, it's you! Gumshoe. Oh, Gumshoe! So, what's happened? The kidnapper? Has he contacted you again? Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. Engard's acquittal. You doing okay, pal? Hanging in there? What do you call it? Why does he want us to win? What do you call it? Mr. Engard's case for him to give us Maya back. I just want Maya to be alright. We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm gonna help you as much as I can, pal. Can you do that? And if we want to look around the crime scene? Just this once. Special circumstances, right, pal? I'll even tell you everything I know, but you've got to keep it quiet. It's my neck on the line here. Thank you. Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel, pal. Here you go, little missy. Well, you giving it to me? Thank you. Wouldn't want you to get lost in a hotel too big for its own good. Mr. Nick, I got a map. That's great, Pearls. But Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says. Okay, let me just examine. Wow, there are a lot of bears. Alarm clock one, collector's edition, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have? There's even a few in the trash can. Yeah, I get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears. Poor teddies. It's hard to bear with all these problems. Growl. Please don't remind me of this stupid ass clown, bro. I don't think I want to bear with the trauma the last case caused me, bro. The last case was fucking dog shit. And if this case is anything like it, I'm gonna be so pissed. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? Okay, my bad. Yeah. It's a suitcase. There are so many things I bet it barely closes. There's a clothes, a dryer, an electric shaver, a calculator, dual store packs, Do all stars pack too much? Stuff like Mr. Carter? It's so messy here. Pros really likes things neat and tidy. I take it. There are a lot of electronic things that I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me why they are pretty, please. Okay, that over there is a watch. You wear it on your wrist. I know what a watch is. Oops. For a second there, I forgot I was talking with Pearls, not Maya. What, does Maya not know what a watch is? There are all sorts of things in this refrigerator. The carrot juice bottle and the tomato juice bottle are both empty. Empty? It's too much of a hassle to throw them away, I guess. They are all vegetable juices. I guess it must have been real health nut. Oh, there's a big, some ketchup and a bottle of strawberry jam too. Maybe red was his favorite color. I didn't mean to do that. Nothing else. Wait. Do you know what was the cause of death? Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but one look at the victim should tell you, pal. It should. Yeah, here's a picture. Shit. There's a knife in his chest. Why does it look like a butter knife? Yeah, pal, that's the murder weapon. So he was stabbed to death. They're looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now. There were fingerprints on the knife? Yep. And it looks like they're pretty sure they're Mr. Engard's prints, pal. That's bad. Real bad. Damn. The killer really doing a lot to frame Mr. Engard. Why was Mr. Engard arrested? Because we have evidence on him. Evidence? It looks like the victim, Ju and Carter, really put up a big fight. Yeah, one look at the crime scene and you can tell. There's signs of a struggle everywhere. Bro, how many teddy bears are there? Well, yeah, during the fight, his button came off. Mr. Engard said something about a button. Something like one of the Gemin Ninja's buttons got caught in his hakama. But that's not all. What? There was a witness, pal. A witness? Who is it? That lady, Miss Oldbag. Please, anyone but her. Not Miss Oldbag. The prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention there's something around where the Vic was that's a little off. Something that's a little off. As in, that's for you to figure out, pal. Alright, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick. Alright. It looks like Mr. Carter had dinner last night. This bottle, it's tomato juice. We had a lot of food at the award show last night. But I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this. Bottles of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. This is probably where Mr. Carter fought his assailant. What are these bits of glass from? A flower vase, maybe. There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are. You don't know much about flowers, do you, Mr. Nick? This is a guitar case, I guess. A little beat up, but it's still usable. That's strange. The guitar is not here. Maybe you forgot to bring it to the show? But Mystic Maya, she said the bright red guitar was the Jamin Ninja's signature item. That's true. Huh? The guitar case is wet, but it's only wet on the top of the lid. Yeah, there's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it? So someone washed blood off of it, maybe? It's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it. Oh, hell no. Ugh, tomato juice. I don't really like it that much. Isn't tomato juice for like... There's a bottle of it on the table over there. That's probably where it came from. But doesn't it seem weird? What seems weird? I mean, everything else scattered all over the floor. She's right. The flower vase was broken and the makeup is strewn everywhere. Why is the glass the only thing that's still alright? So that's a bed, right? Yep, it's big, but it's a bed. Ah, Mr. Nick, it's so soft. Big beds must be a rarity for her. Ah, poor girl. Alright, anyways. What the hell is that thing? Nothing. Hi, Lotta. I want to come back here. So we've spoken to you. Wait, what? Motive. Do you have any ideas as to why Mr. Carter was murdered? Why would you ask me about such a thing? I'm just doing my job. So, do you have any ideas? Oh my God! How many people have? You have 4 locks too, Miss Andrews. Sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation. Is it a psychic, Mr. Nick? Yes. There's getting to be more of these lately. All right. Looks like dishes left over from dinner. A dinner for 2 at that. I'm sure they're Mr. Engard and Mr. Andrews' plates. Looks like they had T-bone steaks with the Global Studio and T-bone steaks. There's a giant bone sitting on the plate. I don't really like meat. There's something weird about this plate. I just wish I could put my finger on what it is. What's weird about this plate? Well, obviously the knife is missing. Probably was lodged into Jewin, but I don't see what else could be weird about it. There's some samurai looking clothes on the sofa here. I think that jacket looking thing is called a happy. Whatever it is, I'm sure something like that would make a great souvenir. Maya would be absolutely thrilled. It's probably Mr. Engard's suitcase. For someone who was only going to be here for the awards show, this is a lot of stuff. Looks like he was about 3 days. He has about 3 days worth of clothes in here. Stars really are different from us, aren't they? That's the bedroom over there. That's a bed? Wow, they have really big beds here. But that's about it. Thank you for your assistance, aka for nothing. Alright, we haven't been here yet, right? Oh, Mr. Wright, how are you? Ah, Mr. Powers, have you been here the entire time? Yeah, people connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave. Connected to the murder? Can you tell me a little more about the Nickel Samurai TV show? Okay. The Nickel Samurai is an action hero action hero. God damn it, I can't read. Action hero program aimed towards kids. This stupid fly. It's a sequel to the Steel Samurai. I see. This time there are 3 samurai brothers: Aluminum Samurai, Tin Samurai, and of course the Nickel Samurai. It's a love why in Neo Old Day Tokyo. I see. Wait, a love what? A love why? The girl Sayo works at the tea shop and all 3 guys fall for her at the same time. That sounds a little familiar. Oh, I guess the Y shape is like 3 brothers colliding over this one girl. Anyway, Sayo is actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader. Sounds like an unusual situation, like Romeo and Juliet times 3. Yeah. Strange thing is, this sort of forbidden love story is really big with the office ladies. Yes, Pearl? What happens next? I want to know. Miss Sayo. Does Miss Sayo fall in love? She does, doesn't she? Every Sunday at 8 a.m. I'm gonna stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week. I can't believe she's really considering it. So what's the Gem and Ninja show, Gem and Ninja TV show like? It started from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. The Gem and Ninja like the samurai shows, is geared towards kids. I mean, obviously, no way in an adult's game they would have, or an adult's film they would have a guy with a ninja with a red guitar. It's a story of a ninja who can't scale a wall, but became a big pop star anyway. What? But look at the dude's feet. I mean, he was a really lousy ninja. Absolutely couldn't do any ninja things right at all. But boy, could he sing. Okay. With his trusty bright red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm. A ninja with a bright red guitar. And then the final fight in front of his beloved Princess Misola. Jamin versus the Muromachi 5. Suddenly, our brave hero catches a not-so-jamming cold before the night before the Battle 3. Ah, that's too bad for him. Yeah, but this kind of pop music-based love story is something high school girls really like. Yes, Pearl? What happens next? I want to know. Jamin. The Jamin Ninja. Will he be able to sing? What about Princess Misola? Every Sunday at 8 a.m. Which show should I watch? I can't believe she's really considering it. Okay. Bro, do people actually drink tomato juice? Hold on, let's go. Oh, we can't go anywhere else. Oh, no, we can. There we go. No, I didn't mean to go there. Actually, we already spoke to him, right? Then... Right, I guess we're gonna do this. She only has 2 locks, so hopefully we can fix it all up. Big scoop. Laura, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's rooms? I told ya, didn't I? For my scoop. But I want to know about the details of the scoop. That's not something I can tell you. I mean, that is my bread and butter. Alright then, an unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm gonna say that you were looking into a scandal. Could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Ju and Cordia and this person? Okay, easy. Oh, who the heck is that? You think us journalists are a bunch of idiots? You can't fool me. I'm a pro. Oh, that was wrong. Oh, really? So, who's this person anyway? If you're such a pro, why don't you know your own why don't you do your own research and figure it out? Let's try that again, shall we? Could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge And who? An old unfolding scandal. Oh. Which person though? Laura. No, that's wrong. What do you mean, who the heck is that? You should know who that is. I mean, we don't know anything about her. Okay, there we go. This woman, she's Adrian Andrews, Meta and Guard's manager. The Nickel Samurai's manager is caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jamin Ninja. It will be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it? You're pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer, but you can't just make up any old thing and think it'll make the papers. You gotta have backup. Backup? Yeah, you gotta have that, what's it? News sauce. You mean news source? That's it. Show me something that shows that Ju and Guy had something with Miss Andrews. God damn it. Okay. Well, I guess we don't have enough info, and we're gonna just lose our entire bar anyway, so I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Damn, you're on a hot. So about this wine glass. Ah, so you noticed it, pal. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing that was untouched. You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe? No, actually Miss Von Karma noticed it first. Yeah, Pros noticed it before me too. Hey, wait a minute. So, does this mean Miss Von Karma is here at the hotel? Yeah, she's around. Man, you're going to be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you in here. Well, you can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running the 1,000 meter dash. Oh, she's already here. God damn it. Alright, time to run. What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick? I've heard this sound somewhere before. It's Miss Von Karma. Huh? For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops up out of nowhere and whips me. Come to think of it, that's exactly what happened last time. Sorry, I gotta make myself scars. Later, pal. Ow! Looks like you're a little too late. At last, you reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. Ooh. Would it be too much to ask you to be nice for a change? So you're the type to steal information from pitiful, hopeless detectives. That's very dishonorable of you. Ow! Hey, don't you dare run away, scuffy McTrenchcoat. I didn't think the detectives of this country could be this pitiful. Oh, detective, come over here for a second. Yeah! No, not Gumshoe Ball! Oh no. I feel better knowing at least you were man enough to face your punishment. He was so scared, he just froze up on the spot. Mr. Phoenix, Wright. You have soiled my perfect prosecution record. I'll never forget that. This time, victory is mine. Victory is yours? Is that all this means to you? What? Come, Scruffy. The investigation briefing is about to begin. Yes, sir. This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor. Ow, what did she just throw at me now? What is this? Well, I guess this means I gotta get back to the present now, pal. If you ever need me, come down to the Criminals Affairs Department. Alright? And if you can, try not to let Ms. Von Karma see you. Okay, let's go. It does look like a Mr. Scruffy detective is here. Great, now even Pearls is calling him Scruffy. Thanks, Francisca. They said something about an investigation briefing earlier, right? Why don't we come back and try again later when they're done? Okay, I guess that's all we can do, right, Mr. Nick? God damn it, where? Oh, how did I miss this? Mr. Nick, what's this piece of paper? It's called an autograph. Autograph? The paper's got Mr. Carda's name written on it, so it's his autograph. I can't read it at all. To be honest, I've never seen writing that looks like this. Ah, it's a special way of writing called cursive. Look here. See how it says to my dearest Wendy in more normal letters? Wendy, oh, Miss Oldberg. Wendy Oldberg. This sloppy, unreadable writing, it's crazy and cool to give someone this. Hold on. Wendy. I've heard that name somewhere before. Alright, let's go. I know exactly who Wendy is. Wrong way. I don't have anything to say to delinquents like you. She's climbing up like the old clam she is. Please, anything would be helpful. Well then, how about I tell you my measurements? What? No, that's okay, really. She really doesn't like you, does she, Mr. Nick? I know. Bro! Isn't your name Wendy? I thought your name was Wendy. Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little. So Mr. Powers likes this type of woman. What do you know about Miss Andrews? Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her, you know? There's sort of a small rumor going around about her right now. A rumor? If you're interested, I'd be glad to share what I know. He's so happy. He looks like a lion that just found his next meal. Okay. Would you mind telling me about this gossip? Oh, so you are interested in it. I figured you would be. Yeah. I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip too. Oh really? You too, huh? Yeah, so take a look at this. Looks like a tabloid Miss Old Bag would read. Alright, let's see here. Gem in Midnight Rendezvous. The mystery yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A. You see now, don't you? What? You can stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Wright. Join Corrida didn't have a manager of his own, which means if we're talking about a certain manager with the initials A.A. Adrian Andrews. Yes, exactly. This is big news. But it seems kind of odd that woman, Miss Andrews, together with the biggest rival of her client. Is that a wonderful thing that can only happen between two people? Mr. Powers looks so happy. Perlis is just following along, not having any idea as to why he's smiling. Well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure. Okay. Oh, wait, I know what to do with that. There we go. This is the article from a certain weekly tabloid. Gem in Midnight Rendezvous. To the beautiful, to the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A. Miss Corda didn't have a manager of his own. What's more, his rival, Mr. Engod's manager, Adrian Andrews, she has the initials A.A. You saw the article and I thought to take some pictures of them as proof. That's why you were looking around Mr. Corda's door last night. What? There we go. There we go. It wasn't even that bad. We got almost a full bar. You were looking into Mr. Corda and Miss Andrews' affair, weren't you? You got it. I was gonna get myself a scoop by catching them in a secret meeting. But this already, an article about it, one of the weekly tabloid magazines, is no longer breaking news. What'd you just say? Initials are AA. What kind of vague thing is that? That ain't no proof or nothing. People are gonna want to see real proof. Well, at least I do, so that's what I was doing, getting photos. Oh. I'm gonna whip up the reader's interest with some gossip and a little misleading. Then spice it up a little and have myself an exclusive story. Wow, Laura, nice journalist integrity you got there. I already finished writing up my spicy article, you know. But the paper I wrote on my note to myself, it's gone. Your note to yourself. It was inside the case of my $1,600 camera. They done run off together. I came here for my big story. Didn't come here to let my treasure disappear on me. Yeah, I understand. It's enough to make a gal go bonkers, I tell ya. What's with people now, anyway? I never thought I'd see the day when someone done steal something from me. You really want that note back, huh? I've got no idea why though. The story on the note is probably a bold-faced lie. Okay. Now, do I have enough evidence to humble you? I'm not sure. Probably not. I mean, you have 4 locks, so I'm gonna have to find 4 pieces of evidence. What you witnessed. Alright, I'll be honest with you for now. Then, please, tell us what you saw. But, what a waste. And here I have a perfectly good chance to have a little fun at you youngings' expense. I am a little devil after all. Doesn't that imply you aren't a good person? Alright, I'll give you what you want. What? Oh, this thing. Easy. That's Julian's autograph. Yes, it is. And it even says "to my dearest Wendy" on it. That's me, right? Right? My name is Wendy Oldbag, so that Wendy has to be me, right? Well, it may say Wendy, but somehow I don't think Julian had this Wendy in mind when he signed it. Oh, please give it to me. Let me have it, please. I can't let you have it just like that. Yes, I know. Then how about an exchange? Oh, okay. Well, she must really want this autograph. Alright, makes my job easier. My offer isn't good enough for you? Fine, Mr. Wright, you win. Wendy Oldbag, ready to open up her heart. All for my dearest Julian. Okie dokie. Hey, I'll take that, alright? Makes my job much easier. And I got a full bar from that as well. Autograph given to Wendy, yeah. I feel bad for you now. Huh? I'll tell you, I saw him that night. I saw him coming out of Julian's room. You're kidding. Oh no. It was about 10 minutes before Julian's body was discovered. It was just a coincidence. I was on my way to the toilet and minding my own business. And, did you tell it to the police? Well, of course. I thought I could get a gift certificate or two out of it, maybe more. Gift certificate? I've been recruited again for that part of the trial, the trial tomorrow. This time, you're gonna get it. I'm gonna work hard to get your client pronounced guilty. But Mr. Engard hasn't done anything bad. I don't care about the details like that. I know he did it to my dear poor Julian I just do. That yellow-bellied chicken. A yellow-bellied chicken. I wonder what that would look like. I trust my senses. I know when someone did something bad and I say he did it. What did Mr. Engard ever do to deserve this? What did Mr. Engard do to make you so? You don't know? That guy, he framed my Julian. He created that scandal that plagued poor Julian. Mr. Nick, what is it? What's a scandal? Oh, I'll tell you about it after we get home, okay? Poor Julian, led astray by the wiles of that vile temptress. Mr. Nick, what do viles and wild temptress mean? How about we listen to what Miss Oldbag has to say for now, okay, Pearls? So, Miss Oldbag, who is this woman you're talking about? Adrian Andrews, of course. Who else? That guy. He shoved that girl onto Julian on purpose. The manager. Well, why? I thought lawyers were smart. It was to create a scandal to make Julian lose face. That girl drove Julian into a scandal that dragged his reputation through the mud. Sounds like a pretty standard definition of a scandal to me. Why do you know about that anyway, Miss Oldbeck? I'm one of Julian's biggest fans. I'm always out there gathering information. There's nothing I don't know. And do you have proof that Mr. Engard did what you say he did? Next week's issue of certain magazine says so. Of course, a tabloid. Next week, doesn't that mean it's something people don't know about yet? Why would Miss Oldbag have information like that? And where did she get it? Okay, thank you. Oh, is Gumshoe here now? Detective Gumshoe said they had an investigation briefing. Yeah. Oh, he's back. Hey, so you came, pal. With a blunt greeting. Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about? What do you mean by that? Well, things look perfect this time around. The evidence and testimony are airtight. But, we can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive. So what do you mean the evidence is airtight? I can't give you all the details, pal. But there's two big pieces. Two? And both of them are in this photo. Alright. The first is the button that's missing from the victim's chest. That's the button you found during your body search of Mr. Engard. Yep, I found it in the folds of Nickel Samurai Special Pants. And the second one is the knife in his chest, pal. The fingerprints on the knife in his chest, to be exact. Fingerprints? Whose are they? You didn't even have to ask, little missy. It's obvious. They're mad and guards. Tomorrow's trial. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place. Sorry about this airtight testimony. Is that old security lady, Miss Oldbag? I thought so. What do you mean? You thought so? Did she tell you something, pal? Well, and I even told her not to open that mouth of hers to blab to anyone. Her blab knob is stuck on her on 10. And then there's no turning it down, trust me. Yeah, well, Miss Oldbag saw it all, pal. She saw Mr. Engard come out of the victim's room around the estimated time of death. No way. We're pretty interested in this bit of gossip ourselves. The scandal with Ms. Corrida, but why? Well, 2 years ago, a woman committed suicide. Suicide? Her name was Celeste Impax, and she was Juan Corrida's manager, the victim's manager. But that's not all, pal. Miss Impact was Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. She told Miss Andrews everything she knew about the business from square one. Her mentor? A woman who was both Miss Corrida's manager and Miss Andrews' mentor? Could her suicide have something to do with this case? Do you want to know more about her, pal? She was the victim's manager and also Miss Andrews' mentor. It's been 2 years since her death, and now those two are linked again by another death. Or maybe it's just a coincidence. Oh no. What? I'm getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another. Miss Von Karma, you can't seem to stop allying yourself with the enemy, can you? I don't need a traitor in my midst. You don't? You don't mean? I do. Scruffy. You have 30 minutes to get out of here. You are no longer needed. Goodbye. That's... Wait. Please wait, sir. If I don't get this month's pay, quiet. If it weren't for traitors like you, I would have won. Is that what you want to say? Who the hell's that? Who? That voice. Oh, Edgy baby! Oh my god, my boy Edward's back. Oh my god, you already know I'm big Edward stan right here. Edward, it's been a long time, right? This person, this is Mr. Edgeworth? What am I going to do with you? Still blaming others when things go wrong? You haven't changed a bit. Franziska? You... How dare you show your face to me without a shred of shame upon it? You've soiled the Von Karma name, dragged it through the mud. You even ran away with your tail between your legs like a ill-bred dog you are. Are you talking about the Von Karma family creed? To be perfect in every way? Then let's hear it, Franziska. How are things going? I hear you are having a rough time maintaining perfection in this country. You seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all. That's why I came back. Keep your assumptions to yourself. I haven't given in yet. I won't lose. This case is mine. I'll never hand it over to you. Never. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I will see you tomorrow in court. It will be a clinical lesson on the meaning of total victory. Still the same wild marsh you always was. I thought you, the prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, had gone and died. Mr. Nick, I never wanted to see you again. I think that's enough of a warm welcome for someone you haven't seen in a year. Are you going to run tomorrow's trial? You heard her, right? That wild mare hasn't given in yet, it seems. So, no, I don't think I'll be making an appearance. Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy, not to mention one-sided. But I will say one thing. You can't win on your own at the trial tomorrow. What is that supposed to mean? I have something definitive that you lack. And working together is the definition of teamwork. It's the truth. It's the power to find the truth. The truth? In order to understand this case, you have to understand a certain truth. Well, if you ever feel the need for my assistance, it is available to you. I'm not in charge of this case, so I can be a bit more generous with information. Just what is going on inside his head. A lot of things may have happened. However, Manfred von Karma was still my mentor, and a perfect win record is proof of von Karma. 1 year ago, you could not establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses the reason you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? Did you leave because you had lost your perfect win record? To think your motivation for prosecuting trials was so selfish. It had been better for everyone if you never came back from... Goddamn, Phoenix! I see. Then let me ask you something. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What is your reason? Well, with Francisca, she almost always says, I will defeat you this time, the instant she sees me. But the courtroom is not a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers. I stand in the courtroom to defend my client, to save their lives. To save your client, you say? Those who think only on their own ego-driven goals, those kinds of prosecutors are reprehensible to me. Even you're a prodigy. Or someone like you, Edgeworth. It looks like there is still a lot you have yet to learn. A lot I have yet to learn. Me? Well, that's enough for now. The time when you will see is coming soon enough. Let's present something to him. I don't know, he hasn't been here for a while. This person. This woman is another key to solving this case. Do you really think so? She was Adrian Andrews' mentor a long time ago, but she was suddenly called away by a different show and became Juan Corrida's manager. And then, a few months later, Celeste Impacts died. But her death was ruled a suicide, right? Yes. But there is still one riddle we've yet to solve. A riddle. A suicide note. It went missing. No one could find it. Alright. Miss Impacts' death was almost certainly an unaliving. Of that there is no mistake. However, we could not find her note. That's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it. The note. But how do you know Miss Impacts had ever written such a note? There was no solid evidence. However, we did find traces of ink on her right index finger, which makes the likelihood of a note very high. But who would hide such a thing? The police think it was Mr. Juan Corrida himself. The victim? Oh God. He was the one who found her body, which makes him the only person who had a chance to hide her note. Mr. Corrida hid his own manager's note, but why? As long as her note was missing, any speculation beyond this is meaningless. For now, I think you should look at this over. This is the report. Part 1 anyway. Part 1. Okay, thank you. Do we have enough to, what do you call it? Looks like Miss Andrews isn't here. That's not good. I still have a few questions I wanted to ask her. And she has that psyche lock on her heart, right? Well, we don't have much of a choice. I guess we'll have to come back later. Damn it. I thought I had enough evidence finally. Nothing here. Adrian Andrews. She holds a large secret within herself. A secret. You can't help but feel that this whole case revolves around her. In what way? I don't like to look through reports. I like suicide reports even less. First of all, are the reports that have multiple parts like that? One that has two parts? What you just handed me is the first part to the report. Here's the second part. The second part of the report is about an attempted suicide. The attempter's name, it's Adrian Andrews. Miss Andrews? What did she do? She doesn't seem like the kind of person to try to unalive herself, though. You think she's a strong career woman? That's just what she wants you to think. Adrian Andrews, she has a certain secret she's always trying to hide. A secret? Her dependent nature, that's what she is really like on the inside. Miss Andrews is dependent? Talk about the exact opposite of what that woman is. What's this about Miss Andrews having a dependent nature? Adrian Andrews' attempt at unaliving was a few days after the death of Celeste Impact. And why did Adrian Andrews think about committing? Because she had apparently lost her will to live. Lost her will. But why would she? Her pillar of strength, her mentor Celeste Impact, was gone forever. That's why. Why would that? This is what they call following someone to the grave. After her attempted, Adrian Andrews started attending counseling sessions. She is someone who needs a person in whom she can trust absolutely. And once she finds that person, she'll do anything she can to keep them near. Without such an anchor in her, her crippling anxiety stifles her ability to live. And that's the nature of her dependency on others. When Celeste Impact suddenly committed, the world before her turned pitch dark. That's according to Adrian Andrews herself. Then that means her super confident attitude, it's all a facade. She's only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together. How terrible. Okay. Let's go. What do you call it? Is she here yet? Oh, Miss Andrews is here. There we go. But it looks like she's talking with someone. That's Franziska von Karma. Miss von Karma? What are you doing here? Well, you see, I'm his lawyer, so you've got some nerve following me around. Following you. That's you, Miss von Karma. You're the one doing the following. Pearls. You always, following after that detective, with the little beard. Me? Following after Scruffy? Don't make me laugh. Let me show you something interesting. Little girl. What is that? An electromagnetic receiver? I planted a tracking device on that detective. And with this, I know that fool's every move. So I know you heard was this receiver. You could at least made it a little quiet. I feel really sorry for poor Detective Gumshoe now. Now then, let's stop wasting time. Adrian Andrews. Yes? Think hard about what we just discussed. Understood? Right. What were those two talking about? Miss Andrews, she seems a little dazed, doesn't she? There we go. Let's do it now. Let's do it right now. It's now or never. Why was Juan Corrida murdered? If you ask me, I think I know the reason he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. Engard's life in danger by your actions? Why do I ask questions for which I have no answers? Why do you ask questions for which I have no answers? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Corrida. You were not that close. That's right. I've never been good at being intimate with another person. You are not good at being intimate with another person? Somehow, I highly doubt that. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. There we go, obviously. You and Mr. Corrida had an intimate relationship, did you not? A silly third-rate tabloid article. If you had even have your wits about that, you wouldn't believe such rubbish. Well, it seems quite a few people have already brought into this story. As to be expected in a world filled with crooks and liars. Note to self, stay on her good side. In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that. I see. However, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone? Me? Need to get close to Mr. Corrida? As if there was ever a need. Didn't you get close to Miss Corrida for this person's sake? No, what am I doing? I thought you, what do you call it, need an anchor. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh, get close for this person's sake, so it's a person. Okay, this person. Celeste Impacts, your mentor. How do you know about Celeste? There we go. Miss Impacts, she committed, didn't she? But it looks like no one knows why. Right before her death, she was Juan Corrida's manager. So, I believe you got close to Mr. Corrida so you could find out more about her. You have a great imagination. You may have a future yet as slimy muckraker for a putrid third-rate tabloid. Miss Andrews? There was no mystery surrounding her death. None. It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing. Is that really true? Was there really no mystery at all? I don't believe you were completely at ease. I hate this! Alright, I guess again. Now I only have one bar to go off of it though. This is gonna be interesting. There we go. Miss Impact's suicide note was never found, was it? It looks like the police were under the suspicion that someone had hidden it. Like maybe the person who discovered her body, Mr. Corrida, Juan, and Mr. Andrews, and Miss Andrews. I believe you thought the same thing. This is why you became intimate with Mr. Corrida. There we go. I've sat by quietly and listened to your insulting ramblings long enough. It's true that Celeste was my mentor, however, allow me to say this again. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know that her note was never found. I'm a person who doesn't care about what goes on in the life of others. That's the impression that you like to give, however. I don't think that's who you really are. What? I have evidence that says otherwise. This is proof that Celeste Impact was someone really special to you. There we go. Mr. Andrews. I mean Miss Andrews. My god. I keep getting Miss and Mr. mixed up for all the characters. I don't know why. Miss Andrews. You nearly went through with it too, didn't you? Went through with what? Ending your life. Miss Andrews, you look and act like a very strong woman who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help, relying on only on yourself. Yes, I've been very independent ever since I can remember. However, this is all just a lie, a facade. You've always searched out people on whom you can depend on. You were depending on Miss Impact, weren't you? Which is why, when she passed away, you lost everything you had. Stop! When Celeste passed away, so suddenly like that, I died a death of my own, but no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note. You must have heard about the police report. The one that said the police suspected Mr. Corrida of hiding Miss Impact's note. You heard about it, and thought to recover it from him by getting close, am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes. What do you mean? What topic did we start this conversation on again? It was, why was the victim killed? Exactly. Somehow, Miss Andrews, it seems that you have become the one with a reason to want Mr. Corrida dead. Me? Miss Impacts was everything to you. And then she died. And you would do anything to find out why she was killed. Even commit murder. Murder? There we go. See, it's just that easy. Even though I did pretty shit, but whatever. It's true. I'm a woman who can only live in insecurity. I'm physically small and I don't really have a lot of self-confidence. I pushed against all that though. I've tried to live strongly. I never wanted anyone to find out the truth. Miss Andrews, it's the one thing I wanted to take with me to the grave. It was my secret, mine and mine alone. I'm sorry. You probably think I'm a worthless human being right now, don't you? Please, Miss Andrews, all I want to know is the truth. After Celeste passed away, I heard that someone had hidden her note. and that someone was June Corridor. Celeste. Without her, I became scared. Everyone seemed like they were out to get me. So you got close to Mr. Corridor to retrieve her note, correct? Looks like that tabloid reported the truth after all. Ironic, isn't it? Well, like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. And if they purposefully add the fuel to the fire, they keep the celebrity world burning. But as for this note, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. It just doesn't suit me, and that's all. Well, that's enough for now. I still have work to do, so I understand. Oh, and I have one small favor to ask. My attempted unalive. I would like you to keep it a secret. Miss Andrews. If people found out about my weakness, I would sooner choose to die than live. Alright, I understand. We'll keep it a secret. Miss Andrews. I guess she's the overthinking type. She probably never says anything without carefully thinking it through first. Thank you for your discretion. Mr. Nick, can I ask you something? What is it? Miss Andrews has been playing with that card in her hand since a little while back. I keep calling her Mr. Andrews because what do you call it? That's a name from a game I used to play. Don't worry about it though. That card, yeah, I guess she has. Mrs. Andrews, what is that card you're holding? Huh? Oh, this? I don't quite know. It just suddenly appeared in my handbag. Oh, wow. What is it? It looks like a seashell? That's what it looks like, doesn't it? I honestly don't remember owning this card. I wonder where I picked it up from. Her not remembering something clearly sounds like it would be a rare occurrence. Well, I must be off. I leave Mr. Engard in your capable hands. Well, I think we've gathered about all we can. What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright? Oh, Pearls. She looks so worn out by all this. She hasn't slept at all and has been walking all over the place with me today. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right? Oh, no. I'm okay. Really. I'm fine. I really am. You don't look fine to me. No, I don't want to go here. I didn't want to go here either. There's no one here. Everyone's gone. I wonder if the three of them went to eat together. I don't think they'd ever do that. They're probably in yet another meeting. Let's see who's here. Just you. Okay, I don't give a shit about you. So, what now? Well, we did find one thing out for sure. Miss Andrews has emerged. You mean Miss Impax's node? That's right. She was also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever. Huh? Ah, Mr. Nick, the transceiver. Hello? Wright and Color Law Offices? Mr. Attorney, you're not answering a phone. Maya? Where's Maya? As I promised, I have not gone within a few feet of her this whole time. Whew. Which is why I suppose she's absolutely famished. What? So I suggest you run a quick acquittal, my friend. At any cost, wouldn't you agree? Wait, Maya, let me hear her. Very well. Ask Maya, is that you? Sis. What? Maya! Damn it, he cut me off. Mystic Maya said, ask my sis, didn't she? Sis. What did she mean by that? Come on, Phoenix. You're a hopeless one. I'm sorry. There she is. Mia, I have a message from Maya, so come, ask me anything you want about her. How's Maya? She's safe, for now. That kidnapper wants to keep his word, it seems. I'm glad to hear she's safe. But Mia, how did you know? As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she'd left. Then I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could. I didn't know you could use your spirit channeling like that. Pretty smart of her. The kidnapper. What's he like? I don't know. Apparently, Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was drugged there. And she didn't see the face of the attacker. Maya is locked up in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her. When you were with her. Yeah. Yeah, we saw this. I'm starving. I could really go for some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. I have to stay positive. He promised he wasn't going to kill me. I'm not going to die. Sis, I wonder if you're with Nick right now. I'm playing with Maya again. If you don't do something to the door first, I don't think I'll be moving anywhere. Drag. It's locked. But this door lock seems easy enough to open. On TV, the hero always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard. I see a note on the ground. Then click, they magically open the door. I wonder if there's a card like here, like that around here I could use. Well, yeah, it's right there, but I'm not going to use it yet. There's all sorts of things piled up here, but it's too dark to see. Is that alcohol? What's this? It feels like there are a lot of glass bottles here. And these, they feel like barrels. I'll pass. Too bad I'm really hungry and I'm really thirsty. Okay, that's definitely alcohol. Huh? Someone dropped a card here. Oh, it's the same card. It kind of looks like a business card, but there's no name on it. That's the same card. It's a picture of a seashell, I think. What a strange card. Ah, that's it. This shell card. If I use this, maybe I can get this door open. This might be my key out of here. I had a feeling this card might be useful. I'm such a genius. Alright, now if you'll excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper. I did it. Okay, now I'm getting the heck out of here. I shouldn't keep Nick waiting. Or worried. Did she get out? Oh my god. Really gonna leave me on a cliffhanger like that? Okay, whatever. Oh, we're up to the trial. Okay. Okay, so far this is actually really interesting. Okay, this is already miles better than the previous trial. So I'm gonna stop right there. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash the like button, smash subscribe, and bye for now.